What's going on, fam? This is Dinero. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, the Afcon 2025 round-up 16 officially kick off today. And if this is a sign of things to come, man, you better grab your popcorn because this round of 16 is going to be chaos. I mean, today we witnessed two beautiful matches that we haven't seen in a long time. I mean, we had everything here. I don't know who wrote the script of these matches, but we had drama, thriller, and mystery that kept us until the last minutes of both these matches. So let's start with the first one. We had Senegal against Sudan. The Senegal versus Sudan match was a perfect example why you can never relax in the knockout stage. I mean, Senegal was eventually the winner, the 1-3-1, but for most of the good portion of the first half, it didn't look good for Senegal. They didn't play pretty well. Sluggish at time, and pretty much kind of lost at some point. But I gotta give up to the Sudan team. I mean, this guy, they're leaving the tournament with most respect than almost any other team in the tournament. And to understand this, you have to go back and you have to look at their situation, the civil war going on in Sudan, their domestic league being suspended, and I think they have the two biggest club in their country. I think they're either playing in Doha or I think in Rwanda now. If I'm not, I gotta check that out, confirm that. So. And most of these players, they haven't played in the homeland for a very long time. So it's like a football nomad team. So I gotta give that to them. They give everything they had, but eventually Senegal came top on this group. I mean, and then you gotta look at their as far as the player. I think Amir Amdallah. I mean, you gotta give up to this guy. He gave pretty much everything he had. And then this guy played on the second division from the Australian league. I mean, second division, but look how he played. He gave everything, control those high press, try everything he possibly can, but obviously the first show. And then you gotta give it out to the goalie too. If it was for those six or seven saves he did today, I mean, it would have been a disaster score for the Sudanese team. But on the Senegalese side, of course, Sadio Mane always the best. That's the architect for this team. I call him the architect. He's the one who created the play game. He created the aggression. He created the intensity. And then, he's the oldest among the players, so he got these skills, and he's much wiser than any other player. So, best player for me in this game was Papa Gueye, of course, the 2 goals, and Sadio Mane were my best player for this team here. As far as Jackson and Jacob, once again, I have a problem with Jackson not finishing all the chances he's getting. I mean, he's getting feed every match that we've seen. He's getting feed the ball all the time, but it just cannot finish. I think Jackson was the weak link for this team today. And the Senegal's going to be playing with Mali, and We've seen what Mali did today, and I think if Senegal does not really control their defense wall, it's going to be a problem for them. We've seen how Mali came back from the ground, from the bottom, and came back and scored and pushed hard until the finish. I mean, Mali played with 10 players for 120 minutes, and if Senegal cannot control them in the early stage, I think they're gonna have a problem. And also, if that defense, the Senegalese defense wall, does not stay intact for that 120 minutes, it's gonna be a problem. I think if Mali score in the first 10 minutes, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it for Senegal. But I think they're gonna do good. It's gonna be a good match to say. I don't want I don't want to say who's gonna win or not, but I think this is going to be a really really good match. All right. So second match was Mali versus Tunisia. I don't know. I mean, you guys seen it. This was a thriller. This was a thriller. Mali just pulled off the impossible 10 men, 120 minutes of defending. I mean, and the penalty shootout, it was just dramatic, and I'll call it a thriller in Casablanca. I mean, things started pretty bad for the Mali team. 26 minutes, Koulibaly get a red card and is out. And once they get the red card, Mali technically they changed their style. They came in with that 4-2-3-1, but they changed their style to a 4-4-1, which is a low block, which block the bottom line all the way out on both sides. And Tunisia, I just don't understand Tunisia, what's going on with this team. I just don't understand. Like, I mean, as a football lover and as a coach, I am mad and I am upset and I'm happy for Mali, for Mali. But Tunisia, I mean, I don't know. As a coach, how do you come back from this? You play for 120 minutes against a team that's against 10 men, and you have nothing to show. You have nothing to show, and you lose the game. This is just insane. Anyway, so Mali back down with that 4-4-1 setup, and I mean, let's jump into the stat here for Mali. It just bad. It looked bad. I mean, let's go back here. So Tunisia had 72% possession ball throughout the whole match. Total shots, Tunisia 13, Mali 8. Shots on targets 1 and for Mali and Tunisia 4. Accuracy pass 87% against 59%. I mean, at this stage, you couldn't break the Mali defense wall. This was a well-played play from the coach. Very smart move, moving everybody down, setting up those fast aggression, fast, compact, explosive press. And Mali were just there waiting on the middle field, the middle of the middle field, the middle player, and the striker of Tunisia to make a mistake and rush the ball right away. I mean, this was just it was good to see Mali coming back and doing this remontada like crazy, but for Tunisia, you ask yourself, like, what went wrong? Did they feel comfortable after they felt comfortable after the second the first goal? Do they just let it go and be just like, we got this game? I think yeah. So Mali scored at the 96 minutes. I think it was either 8 minutes extra time that was added. So imagine at the 96 minutes and you score. I think that was a wake-up call for Tunisia, like, hey, we are in danger right now. I mean, for Mali, best player, I mean, Sinayoko, I mean, you can't go wrong with this guy. And don't forget the goalie, Diarra. I mean, you gotta praise this guy. I mean, I think he blocked, 3 penalty? Let me see. Yeah, three or four, 3 penalty kick. This guy blocked. And this is a nightmare. This is a nightmare for Tunisia. I know somewhere in Tunisia, some kid were hoping for his team to go on, and this is over for him. I think Mali has proven that not only they were supposed to be the among the weak team. I think they proved to this tournament that they could really they could really kill giant. I want to call them the giant killer right now. That's what I really want to call them right now. You know. So for the next game with Senegal, Koulibaly is out. For me, Koulibaly, I think, is one of the defense player around. So Koulibaly is out, so that's going to be kind of tough for Senegal. I think if Senegal lets Mali score in the first 10 minutes, Senegal is going to have a big problem. Senegal is going to have a big problem because today we saw that backline Senegalese running a little bit low. So I think what Senegal needs to do is controlling that fast pace, because man, Mali is fast. These guys are really, really fast. So Senegal might have to work on their middle field and their back line to counterattack those fast pace, and also be able to finish and score. So I don't know if Jackson is gonna start, but if I was the coach, I would put somebody else than Jackson, because Jackson showed that he hasn't been the same. He hasn't been really who we expect them to be. So that's where I see it. So I go with this 50-50. I think both teams show us today how good they are and how best they are on both sides. But I think if Mali comes in and scored in the first 10 minutes and have the same warrior mentality, I think they could send Senegal home. I mean, it's sad to say because Senegal is one of my top 5 teams, but the way they have been playing, it's not the Senegal that we know. It's not the Senegal that I know. It's not the Senegal that we want to see. There's still weak links in the team, but I think I'll go 50-50 on this. I don't know. They might go 1-1 and go to the knockout shootout like today. So it's gonna be an entertainment to see. But Mali's gameplay need to be is suffocate, survive, and strike. That's what Mali game plan: suffocate, survive, and strike. So suffocate the defense, survive the offense, and strike to goal. I think that's what Mali needs to do. Because today we see what they are capable to do in 120 minutes with 10 players on the field. So Senegal got a big task ahead of themselves for the next game. Anyway, so that was my recap for the match. Tomorrow, what we got Morocco and Tanzania. That's going to be a really good one. But I feel like Morocco just got an easy path. They just got an easy path. I don't know, but I just feel that way. And then South Africa, Cameroon. Oof, that's going to be nice to see. I came in to see my Bafana brothers. Hopefully they could pull this out. Cameroon has shown good improvements beside the drama they had prior to the tournament. But Cameroon came out pretty hard on the last 2 games. So it's going to be a really great, interesting match. But anyway, this was my recap. I hope you share your comment. Tell me what do you think about the match, and make sure you share, you like, and subscribe. Until then, God bless you and peace out.